It's time for some more Medical Diary, our favorite game ever. Ever. Um, we could probably go to next week, yeah. Oh, in the morning assembly. Early on Monday, all the freshmen are called together. Good morning, buttercups. The Thanksgiving break begins this week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday, the 2nd of December. If you are studying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at the regular times, as well as the feast on Thursday and some organized activities. If you are leaving, then you need to leave before tomorrow evening, and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly. Now, there is one more thing. For those of you who are wild seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from comfort and protection of Iris Academy. You are witches and wizards, and the people around you out there are not. The choice that you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. Not your old friends, not your families, no one. If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return, and we would miss you. Now, I'm sure you have a busy week ahead of you, so I'll let you get on with your schedules. Yay! I think we want to at least reduce stress on the first day. And, do some more white magic. Yay, do sleep. And 3 white magic, nice. If I might have your attention, please. Take hold of each other's hands and close your eyes. We give thanks to the parents who created us and the friends who helped us grow, to the earth which nurture us and the other worlds which inspire us, for what we have been given and for what we have to give, for those who have taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness and for the hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy, and may no one go unanswered in Thanksgiving season. So may it be. Holy crap. It's hard to do her voice for a long time. Hands pulled away from mine, and other students echoed her words. Have a very happy holiday. Well, now I can hang up my cape, find my parents, and be on my way. School will be waiting for me when I get back. On vacation, Tuesday. Oh! Right. Interesting. I arrived back at school from my vacation, feeling slightly disoriented. It was nice to see my family again, but in some ways they feel like strangers, and my old friends
they've all moved on. Back to my room then.
Hey, Elizabeth, you're back. How was your holiday? Weird and awkward.
It was quite weird, to be frank with you. I know we're not allowed to do magic or talk about it, and I didn't, but I was worried at first that my parents were going to ask about it, and then I wouldn't know what to say, you know. But then they didn't ask anything. I mean, they asked how my classes were, and if I liked my teachers, and things like that. But nothing about wands or witches or spells. Not even hints. It's like they've completely forgotten.
I mean, they probably have.
What?
Well, it's all part of the same thing, you know. Outsiders aren't allowed to know about magic. What if your parents went around telling everyone their daughter was a witch?
But they knew I was going to school for magic. They saw me in my robes.
I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, I just know that Whiteseed parents are, I don't know, kind of encouraged to forget about it after school starts.
Is that why my family didn't come for me? They forgot about me.
It's not supposed to make them forget about you, just forget like you're a witch, not so big a deal. It's easier this way, isn't it? To keep it a secret. Like you said, if they knew they would ask, then that's a problem.
People still ask about school, and everything I tell them I have to make up or change the details so it doesn't sound magical. And then I have to remember what I said.
Yeah, some people can't handle that. That's why in some ways kids just stop going home, and then some of them go home and never come back. But you came back, so that's okay. And I mean, I'm kind of glad to see you. I might have missed you a little bit.
Yeah. It looks like Alan's not entirely sure what to think of this development either. My old classmates keep all secrets from their parents. Who they were dating, where they were at night, what they had and hadn't done. Is this the normal way for things to be? Is this just part of growing up? Well, I won't be seeing my parents again until Christmas anyway. For now, it's back to school.
Right.
On Monday morning, someone knocks on our door. Virginia gets up to answer it. I feel a little bit bad since I'm usually on door duty.
Good morning. Here are your exam schedules for the day.
She returns, holding a piece of paper. Exams? Today? But we haven't had time to prepare.
Well, it has been a while since the last exam. I mean, we've had all the time and I studied, I know everything, but you should have probably done the same.
That is not the same.
No, but we'll still do our best, right? I'm sure I will be okay.
So, I have an exam after class today. What should I do this week?
Well, we should definitely do white magic today, since I'm close to leveling that up. And let's do every other. Done. Yay! Ground spell. Interrupt target's casting to redirect the spells to the ground of the floor.
So, here I am. I wonder what this exam will be about. Here we go! In the dungeon again.
The exit to this dungeon has been hidden. You cannot teleport out of the level. You must use your magic wisely to find your way before you run out of energy. You may choose to surrender at any time and you will be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. Cool. Alright, we need to head shift. That's where we came from. Let's try this way. Is it like a maze? Whoops. I'm just looking at the minimap. Done at the right. It's way easier. Nothing special here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. That's a wall. Okay, so interesting. Wait. Open spellbook. What do we have to cast? Text nearby sentries, including ghosts and other. Yeah, sure, cast that. Oh, crap, I only have 14 mana. Or 25 mana. We might cast Foresight later. View nearby known location. Who's around? Creating a gentle breeze. Yeah, that's good. Detects a weak point and hidden details within one target object. That's good if we knew if a wall was faulty or something. Remove words. Tap the flow. Recharge mana supply. Interesting. Allows the caster to trace creatures that have recently passed through. Allows the caster to see through illusions in the current location. Crap. Empathy reveals the emotional states of a target. Trigger delayed. Allows the caster to communicate understandably. Can reveal impressions left on a target by strong emotions of the past. Communicate with the willing subject. Expands the caster's mind. Visualize nearby locations. Huh. Oh, maybe that just expands the map. Cause the target temporarily be confused. We can't teleport. Interrupt. Teleport cell. I mean, I guess we should detect weak points. Or true sight might be better. Let's try true sight in one of these things. Have we saved yet? This might be important. True sight. No illusions here. Inspections, waypoint. Walls. Ordinary wall. Okay, let's try it down here then. What did we do? Can't remember. Spirit sight? No. What did we just do? I guess, yeah, we can use that again. You realize that the walls to the east are illusionary. Oh? Oh! Ha! Oh, we made it! Amazing.
I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after.
I guess I can go and relax now.
Huh, we did it.
Back in our room, I find Ellen muttering to herself. How did it go for you?
It didn't.
You didn't take the exam?
That's what he said.
I don't understand. Were you in the dungeon or not?
I was in the dungeon. I found the way out. I just didn't use magic.
Oh, how did you do that?
I analyzed the layouts to decide which walls were most likely structurally to be false and checked them for inconsistencies until I found 2 walls that were identical. I was sure one of them was an illusion, but they still felt solid, so I decided my mind was being fooled into stopping my head and making me think I felt something. So I jumped at the wall so it would hit me mid-air and my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back, and it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so he said it didn't count, and he wouldn't give me any merits for it.
Oh,
That is so not fair.
oh, that's not fair. They always say it doesn't matter how you solve the challenge as long as we solve them, right?
Yeah,
It's a trick, a nasty trick. I wonder how many people catch by not telling us the real rules. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. They're doing it wrong. She stumps off out of the room. Where is she going? I follow Ellen's wake as she steams through the halls.
Professor Grabiner, sir. I beg your pardon. Your testing procedure is unbalanced and unfair. Take it up with the headmistress. I have no time for this. No, you listen to me. This is important.
She's yelling at Grabiner. I can feel the fascinated crowd hovering around to watch the show.
Would you be willing to accept detention in exchange for my listening to your little diatribe?
Yes,
I see. Carry on.
you tell us where we're supposed to. You tell us we're supposed to be creative, but you discourage creative solutions. You tell us we're supposed to think our way out of the challenge, but you don't teach us to think. All we've learned since we've been here is spells, no history, no literature, no guidance on what is and what isn't accepted behavior, and then you punish us anyway. You tell us to experiment, but you don't tell us how to do it safely. You don't give us the tools to measure our progress, and you make fun of science in doing what you can't. It's wrong.
Have you finished?
Yes,
Very well. I will see you on Saturday for your detention, Miss Middleton.
he swirls his cape around and walks away. Ah! I think I'm going to quietly sneak back to the room.
Well, that was fun. One blue magic, yay.
I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. I thought I heard something. Was someone at the door? I wait a few moments, but I don't hear anything except Virginia's snoring. Back to sleep then.
Weird. Blue magic. Oh shit. We're on the roll. Elizabeth, I believe I have something that belongs to you.
Okay. She hands me a nondescript brown paper bag. I peek inside. What?
Yes, you see, some of the boys were playing catch with it in the cafeteria. They found it in a hallway. I don't know how it came to be there, but there you are, safe and sound. I've had it cleaned and mended for you.
Thank you.
Don't worry, Dove. What seems like the most terrible moment imaginable when you are young will be only a tiny speckle in an illustrated history. I will see you later. So, what did she actually find?
She puzzles away. But how did one of my bras end up in a hallway somewhere?
Oh, tossing around the bra. Yeah, that's how that works. Ooh. I learned fear. Causes the target to feel terror and wish to leave the caster's presence. Cool. Maitland allowance. What should I do? Our stress is low, so let's study. Go with Minnie. 1 point. I'll study with Minnie until I get 10 in red, I think.
I'm almost ready to go out when I hear someone knocking on the door. I'm coming. Oh,
Hello.
hello.
My roommate just got a new set of flower stones, so he gave me his old ones. I thought I might teach you to play, if you're interested.
Actually, I was just on my way to the sports club meeting.
Oh,
Yeah, do it another day. Let's keep our promises.
Can we do it some other time, perhaps?
I don't know when I should stop by. I don't want to cause trouble with your roommates.
How about I come to you then?
Alright, how about Friday? It's a lucky day.
Okay, I will see you then.
Cool. We don't have anything new, so run to the next week. Is there going to be another exam next week before Christmas break?
I mean, I don't think so. We just had on. No sense to have more tests.
But it's the end of the semester. Shouldn't there be a final? How do we get our grades?
That's a good thing about magic school. No grades. It's awesome. If you're still here and the professors aren't breathing demerits down your back, you're doing okay. That's how I think anyway.
Anyway, I need to set my schedule for the week.
Let's continue on. I'll grab 2 black though, so I'll hopefully get that up a bit. Let's try that. We'll get 2 in blue, just to make sure we gain the points. Hey, 2 magic. Dispersion sacrifices some of the caster's magic, causing a target to lose magic similarly. That seems awful. Lose my own magic, so he also loses his. Weird. Morning assembly.
We are called together in the gymnasium, and I wonder if Virginia was wrong about there not being more exams.
Good morning, my sprite. As you know, the winter solstice is fast approaching, and the next week many of you will be leaving for the Christmas holiday. But before that, we have much to celebrate. If you will, each please come up here and reach into this bowl for a piece of paper. That name will tell you you're a secret Santa for. It will be your job to find a gift for that person which you think suits them. Keep your name secret until after the gifts are delivered next week.
I make my way to the stage to draw a name. I will be Santa for Virginia Thompson. I wonder if Professor Potson is playing fair with these selections. Oh well.
Sorry. What do you mean? Playing fair?
I wake up early in the morning. If this even counts as morning, it's still dark outside, and I'm not sure why. Was I dreaming? Was there a sound? Was there a reason I needed to get up? And then I remember the date.
Oh, it's Christmas. Sure, wake everyone up.
I hop out of bed and switch on the lights. 2 sleepyheads rise, blinking from their beds. Happy Friday the 13th. Good luck for everyone. There's a moment of silence. Then I have to dodge out of the way of the pillow Virginia throws at me.
Lucky for you, it missed. Was it for my luck?
It's lucky for you, too, because if you hit me, I would have to hit you back, no?
Weirdo.
I pick up the pillow and toss it back in Virginia's direction, aiming for her lap, not her head. Here, go back to sleep.
We can't sleep now, it's time to get up. It's not time to get up, I'm going to sleep more. We could get an early breakfast. The cafeteria's not even open. I mean, everyone's sleeping right now. I should be sleeping. Are you sure? No, but I want to sleep. Well, I'm going. Whatever. Do you want to come, Elizabeth?
Sure. If the cafeteria's not open yet, then at least I can stretch my legs a bit before class.
Blue magic. Failure.
I head over to Falcon Hall to look for Damien.
Elizabeth, you came.
Of course I did.
So, where should we play? It doesn't take much space. We could do it here in the hall.
Or I could invite myself into his room, alone, in a bedroom, with Damien. Fine, the hall's fine.
Have a seat.
I tuck my robes under me and sit on the floor. Damien follows suit. with a little more shifting to get his wings out of the way. He pulls out a small wooden box with a floral pattern carved across the top. Opening it, he takes out a handful of black-grey pebbles, each slightly wider than a quarter, and sets them on the ground between us. 6 pebbles, 4 of which have flowers painted on them. No, he's turning the others over. All of them have flowers on the side and are blank on the other. The box is still half filled with plain pieces, but these are different. There are little gold and silver ingots, like a pirate's doll's treasure, and a plump stone figure in a pointy hat.
This is basic set that doesn't use buttons. It's simple. You gather the stones together, shake, and toss.
He scatters the pebbles, and they come up 3 blank, 3 flowers.
No points for me. Then it's your turn. If you can get 5 or 6 of the same kind, then you win points, and you get to throw again.
So it's just luck?
For us it is. Masters play a different game, where the stones can stay in the air for a set time to be adjusted by magic before they fall. But you're not ready for that. Go on, roll the stones.
I toss the pebbles, but get the same result as he did. We go on like that. I get lucky and throw 2 5s in a row, earning 2 gold and 2 silver bars. But Damien does the exact same thing shortly afterwards, and he's the first to throw all 6 stones side up. Eventually, we run out of treasure, and as the last to take a piece, I receive a gnome. And now what? Do we count them up?
Now comes the trickier part. We throw the stones again, but now when you win a hand, you take treasure from the pile you've won already and put it in either your vault or your bill. Treasure in the vault counts towards winning the game, but treasure on the bill means the other player has to lose twice that value when we make the final tally.
So, what's the gnome for?
If you have the gnome, then if you lose the final tally, you get to roll the stones 3 times and steal any treasure you win from the other player.
This has gotten all complicated.
This is the easy version.
So, is this a popular game for wizards? I've never heard of it. He looks away.
Well, some people aren't much for board games. You're a horse, and you're in that sports club, so that's more the kind of people you know.
You mean my roommates? Alan's wild-sayed like me, so if something comes from the magical world and Virginia isn't interested in it, I'm not likely to hear about it.
Yes. Is everything alright there?
Hmm?
You would tell me if you're having problems, if someone were doing bad things to you.
Sure, but I'm fine. Well, there was one thing, but it's probably my fault.
What happened?
Oh, just something of mine went missing from my room and turned up somewhere it shouldn't have been. No big deal. I am not going to tell him it was my bra.
Like when someone stole that letter of yours from me.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Do you really think someone would do that?
Did whatever they took embarrass you or cause you trouble?
Maybe?
Then yes, someone might.
We played for a while and crushed in the click of stones against the floor. It's nice to just hang out with someone.
Yay, we're friends. That's a,
There's a large note stuck on the top of the pile of mail. Snow, small trips cancelled.
cancelled, but shopping? What am I about to do now? How are we supposed to buy presents for Secret Santa?
I guess Professor Potsdam will have to think of something. Since I can't go out, what should I do today?